Hey there everybody, it's Marky Mark and welcome back to my channel. And if you are new, thank you for stopping by and kicking it with us. So today I'm going to be doing these nails. The style that I use for this is actually like a dupe or a hack for the blooming gels. And I actually got this from Q over at Cutie Nails, and I believe she applied a top coat and then went in with the polish and it just started, blooming. And I really liked how that looked, and I had been looking at some blooming gels for a while, but you know what, thanks girl, because you saved me some coins. So I will say that I went in with Beetle gels today, Beetle gel polishes, and that's the only product that I use as far as polish. And then I did use foils that I got from Born Pretty like probably eons ago. And I also went in with some star glue, and I have never used star glue before, so that was an interesting process. And regardless, I will have everything down in the description box, but I really did like how they turned out, and at the end, come back for my final thoughts on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you watch the rest of this video. I hope you enjoy. So at this point, the pinky nail was done, and I was trying to figure out which two nails I wanted for the foil and what two nails I wanted for the blooming effect. So here goes that star glue that I got back in like 2015. So I was definitely, hoping that it was going to still work. And I decided to go in with the foils on my thumb and my social finger. And so as you see, I'm just applying like a healthy layer of this glue, and I am putting it to the entire nail because I want the foil to stick to the entire nail. Now, for anybody who wants to use foils, whenever you use this glue, any place that you put this glue, the foil is supposed to stick. And so, like I said, I wanted it on the whole nail. So I'm making sure I'm getting the edges, I'm making sure I'm getting like the tips and stuff, because yeah. And then you want to let the glue go on ahead and dry until you cannot see the white streaks anymore. So you do want the glue to turn transparent. And if it is still white on there, the foil most likely will not stick, and it's just going to be like a whole mess. So I'm going in, cutting off a couple like strips of this foil, making it big enough that it's going to fit on the entire nail. And as you see, this one has a little bit of white, so it's not completely dry yet. So this shiny piece is what you want up. You want the matte or the less shiny piece to actually stick onto the nail. So that shiny part will be facing up because that's the part that you want to actually show. So as you see, I am laying it up, shiny side is up, and I'm just smoothing it over on the nail with my finger. And then I took one of my silicone tools. I think they're called silicone brushes, but they don't look like brushes. And as you see, as I was doing the pushing down, once it's stuck to it, the rest of the foil is going to start like coming off, and that's why you were able to see the clear pieces. And if you did not get like the edges, like I didn't get all of the edges, I just took the parts that still had like the shiny foil design on it, and I just started sticking it around the nail. And I know it looks like I am like really scrubbing hard on this nail to try to put the foils on. I'm really not. It's just because the video is sped up. So I'm really just taking like some light pressure. It doesn't take, you know, a lot of force or muscle just to try to smooth it on there. And like I said, you do see the foil start to peel back. Like, this is my first time using foil, or like I said, even the star glue. So like, do you like it? Like, what are your thoughts on foils? So now I'm just taking Beetles 891 and 798, and I am going to lay down a thick strip of each, alternating the colors. And then once I have, you know, as many rows as I like, I want to at least do 2 of each color. Once I have those on the actual area that I'm using, like I'm using a mirror for it, I'm going to take a toothpick and I'm just going to swoosh, 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 back and forth until it gives it like this design. So now I'm going to take my paintbrush and I'm going to grab that polish and I'm going to lightly float it on top of that uncured top coat. And I don't know if you can see it very well, but the polish that I laid down begins to spread. It doesn't just stay like where it wants, and it's not like, oh, I'm falling off to the side. Like, the top coat is actually making it spread out. And so I'm just going to place these colors in, you know, just different areas, and pretty much like I did a stripe design, kind of. I didn't intend to, but that's pretty much what came out, and this is pretty much what it looks like. After I apply those polishes, I do cure for 60 seconds, come back, and then I apply that last layer of top coat. Okay, so I'm about to show my age, but does anybody remember Xenon Girl of the 21st Century or Xenon the Sequel? That's the vibe that I got from these, and that's not what I was going for at all. But anywho, let me know in the comment section, like, have you tried blooming gels? Do you like blooming gels? Like, what are your thoughts on it? So go on ahead and paint that like button, go on ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so that you can always, you know, be aware when I upload. And until then, I'm Marky Mark out.